Hey, this is Gary Payton. Y'all listen to 3 Point Conversion Radio. It's the bomb.
What's up, Chels? How are you? Good to see you.
Really? What's up?
Um, Obviously with the coming into the league, coming into Unrivaled, everyone was excited to be able to stay in the States, the amenities once you saw them. Um, Obviously for you, it probably felt like, somewhat like Las Vegas with the facility here. But now that you're at the end of the season, how nice has it been? And, being able to have Lennox there and Tip and be able to stay here and not having to travel and now just fly back to Vegas and sort of just ease into the season in another month and a half when training camp opens.
Man, it's been a journey. I feel like we've kind of been here forever. It kind of feels that way. Like we were packing up and organizing stuff. Like, how do we accumulate so much stuff? Like, it's crazy. But I guess let me two parts on the court. Like, it's been a journey. It's been great, getting better each time out, as a team and individually. And that's what you want. You want to leave here better than how you came, and that's been our goal. And we've been able to do that. Off the court, it's been great. I mean, Lennox was crawling when he first got here. Now he's walking around, pointing and saying stuff. So it's been a pretty cool journey.
Is from a mental aspect, from your mindset, does it feel different in being able to, that you're here in the States?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I've been able to see family and friends a lot more than I would overseas, and they've been able to see me play and not just watch TV or have it on the screen to watch me play. So it's been like cool in that aspect, and um, it's nice that I only got like 4 or 5 hour flight rather than 13 hour one going back to market. So it's cool.
Great, appreciate it. We'll see you at the media day soon.
Okay, Alanis.
Thank you. Question for either of you. I'm just wondering what you've seen or what's impressed you most about Coach Nola throughout this season.
For me, I guess her
Okay.
attention to detail and the little things. She's able to have fun, encourage us and stuff, but also hold us accountable as well. She spends countless hours watching film, and she comes in prepared. She's always prepared, and she tries her best to prepare us, and so that's what I really appreciate.
On top of what Chelsea said, just her poise and her demeanor, it never wavers. No matter how we started the season, practice going, she just always had this consistent energy about her where she's just always ready to go and she just stays calm in the midst of chaos. So we could really appreciate that because we're a rambunctious group.
And just a quick follow-up because she mentioned how important communication has been amongst you guys, and that's part of what helped you, turn around, when some of the games weren't going your way earlier in the season. So I'm curious, how that has allowed you guys to kind of find your stride, especially, as the Unrivaled season has gone on.
You want to be able to have a conversation with your coach, even if it's hard ones. And Nola has always been open to communicating, whether it's a phone call, a text, or after practice, or even after a game. Like she's willing to sit down with you and try to understand where you're coming from and understand your point of view. So that's really huge when becoming a head coach. Okay, we'll go Ben and then Nikias.
Thanks.
Okay.
Just one for Chels. From a brand building standpoint, like Unrivaled has partnered with a number of some companies that the W hasn't before, and that are new to the women's basketball space, overall. I guess what message do you feel like that has sent, and or like what would you want to see the W, I don't know, take away from, what you guys have done from a corporate partnership standpoint?
Yeah, I think it's important to bring in all sorts of brands and people, and introduce them to new faces. I'm sure some of these brand partners that come into town, they've left here with a different impression than they had before. Seeing new players play, seeing people that they heard about but haven't had a chance to see in person. So it's pretty cool. So I would encourage the league to look at different partnerships and bring them along as well. So as fans, right, you're a fan of somebody at a college or a high school, and you follow their career. So I think it's the same kind of with brands. Maybe this is the first opportunity that they see somebody, and maybe you follow them into the W season. And so different eyes on people from a brand perspective.
Awesome, thank you. And just real quick, how far is Duke gonna go in the NCAA tournament?
Final Four, talk about it.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well.
What's up,
First
man?
and foremost, a question for each of you. On the basketball side for you, Chelsea. One of the bigger reasons for the turnaround for the Rose, it felt like your scoring aggression perking up and you being more intentional about hunting shots. One, like how easy or difficult is it for you to kind of shift the mindset to I am getting these buckets versus trying to set the table first before getting into that? And
Talk about
how much of that do you want that to translate into the W season?
Well, I think it was twofold, right? You have a player go down like Ka. There's opportunity there for shot selection, the amount of shots, minutes, all the things kind of change when you have a player like that go down, or just a player in general, especially playing 3-on-3 basketball. Like it's just so much and it's such a fast pace. Secondly, I got in better shape and got into more of game shape, and so I was ready for those actions, ready for those shots, but also get into a flow, into a mix of like what this kind of feels like. You feel it out a little bit at first. And I feel like that was a little bit of my journey and getting consistent legs under me while still playing 3-on-3 full court. Like it's not an easy task and you got to be ready. So just getting adjusted to it. And I've always dealt with trying to find the balance as a point guard of when to dish and when to take the shot. And so I think that'll continue as we get into training camp and into this W season as well.
20 plus.
And for you, Slim,
No,
circling.
I ain't doing all.
20 plus shots.
I ain't taking every shot from the W.
No. How about here? 20 plus, okay?
It's circling back to you, Slim. When's the last time you played the trumpet?
That's crazy.
Last time?
Probably like actually played it in a long time, but like messing around with it and kind of getting back into it, I'd probably say last season, like last
Oh,
W season.
got you. Just wondering.
Yeah. That's crazy.
All right, we'll get there.
First trumpet, I'm like that. See me,
No,
stars banner.
no,
Fly
Slim's
the bumblebee.
we had Slim on the pod like 2 years ago. She talked about it.
Yeah. What up, gang?